Our viewers and listeners just got a little flavor, a little appetizer of who you are. Let our audience know who you are, how you got to be where you are now, what you're doing, and why you're trying to make a difference.
I'm not trying to make a difference. I am making a difference. I hope. I mean, that's what's promised to me. First of all, I'm a preacher. I came out of the rock and roll world. We used to tour all over America. I started noticing a youth pastor talking about doing high school assemblies, and he kept talking about all the things that were inundating the kids, well, how they were being subjected to everything and protected from nothing. Well, I wanted to be a part of the answer. I didn't want to be a part of the problem. So what I did is I just started to move into high school assemblies, and we were asked by a principal to come in to do a high school assembly. And that wasn't by chance. It was about a year and a half worth of work. And we did the first high school. After the first year, we did 3 the next year, 9 the year after that, and about 100 after that. I'm on national radio now. I'm broadcasting into about 157 cities. I go to about 40 different outlets. It's not because I'm smarter than anybody else. It's just I'm willing to do it. There's too many people out there talking about the problems rather than magnifying the law against those that are creating the problems in this country.
It seems like the United States went from kind of normal to what in the hell is going on around here? What's our biggest problem and how do we kind of attack them?
But listen, really what it comes down to, the more I do my homework, the more I understand where we came from. And when I study out our forefathers, they say if you don't know your past, you don't know your future. Mm-hmm. Well, I wondered exactly what it is what's wrong with America. And I noticed that our forefathers, when you read the Declaration of Independence, which, by the way, 3/4 of that document is our forefathers throwing off a tyrant that wouldn't be ruled by God.
Yes.
And we see that 3% of the population, along with 13 colonies and 56 signers, they weren't calling on their favorite politicians to free them from the tyrannical rule from King George across the pond. The flags that were flying were no king but King Jesus and appeal to heaven. That's what we're missing. We're missing our God, to forsake him. And when you look at our founding documents, and it's interesting, all these politicians, responses that I've seen coming in from that conversation, they say the right things, but they're not doing what they promised to do. Right. And I say that to say this, they put their hands on the Bible, God's moral law in America. Americans turned their back on God, and they're reaping the hell that they deserve because they're talking and doing everything but what they should be doing.